So, first, okay, let me see. Here we go. I was thinking of like video ideas to do today, and I realized I want like a video idea or something I can do a video from and have fun and distract myself and hopefully make the video somewhat decent. And I started thinking about that. So today I am gonna be making, like, choreographing a dance routine and teaching it to you and teaching it to myself. There won't be music at the end though because of copyright reasons and stuff, but hopefully this is fun because I love dancing. And yesterday I kind of feel bad now because yesterday we ended up just doing like the more advanced like senior hip hop class. We didn't do like the like not as advanced one, and I kind of feel like that now because as when we were doing the dance, at first first up, one thing that I love about Natalie's class is that she kind of lets us pick the number, and that makes, like, she gives us a couple different options of like hip hop routines that we can do, and then she lets us pick majority wins. And the thing is that I kind of just like go with whatever because like I'm not picky. I'm just there to dance and have fun and learn. And when we were doing the number, I went like, this isn't, because it was definitely like a sassier hip hop. Meaning the song is a little more sassy and the moves were a little more like I feel like the moves weren't, like, there was only like one or two in there that was like kind of like, oh, I'm not the biggest fan. But for the most part, I really loved it because it's hip hop and stuff. And so like basically the entire time, I like wasn't going full out because I'm like, this isn't my most favorite dance, but I'm down for it. I'm gonna learn it and I'm having fun with it, and that's what matters also because let me but also like I'm not like used to doing like sassy stuff in front of my parents. That's like something that like I am, because I feel like I'm actually very good at sassy dancing. Like numbers where you have to have a lot of sass and attitude. I'm very good at it. It's not my most favorite thing, but I can do it and do it pretty good. So like the entire time, throughout the entire class, I'm like kind of uncomfortable with it. Not the biggest fan of it situation, but I'm really down for it and I'm really loving it and having fun with it. And then also I feel like part of it was because I feel like everyone doing the routine, like, cause it was a like Doja Cat song or something, like knows who that is, and I never heard of that person up until yesterday. And so, like, I kind of, like, went, like, but that's also partly because well, I like to say, like, because sometimes, well, I haven't been asked the question, but I feel like if someone were to ask me the question of, like, what type of music do you like? I'm like, I don't have a type that I like, if that makes sense. I don't search, like, a specific type of music. And I watch the only music that I ever really choose to listen to is music and that by people that I already watch on YouTube and social media. Like, and I say this as, like, and I kind of have done this like, my entire life. There was one time that I wasn't like this, and that was JoJo. But, like, I usually don't, like, oh, I'm gonna listen to music. I'm like, if I do, it's like, I only listen to people that I watch on YouTube. And so, just because, like, because this is true, because at one point, like, Bella's sister was, like, showing me, like, a couple songs that she thought I might like, and I'm like, I kind of wasn't into them because I'm like, I don't know who these people are. So, like, if that makes sense, like, unless I watch them already on YouTube, I don't listen to their music, no matter how popular they get. Like, I heard a couple, let me think, I heard a couple Olivia Rodrigo. I heard one of her songs once, and the only reason I heard it was because two YouTubers that I watched, one I actually stopped watching, but at the time, which was Coco Quinn, I don't watch her anymore, and I don't even really, I just kind of grew away from her, and, like, I feel like after, like, her and, like, Gavin, like, broke up and, like, were, like, officially done, I, like, tried to stick around and, like, watch her every once in a while, and I couldn't, like, I wouldn't, like, and even though, like, necessarily, I don't think, far as I know, I don't think she did anything, but, like, I wouldn't, like, bad or anything, I'm, like, I just couldn't force myself to, like, watch anymore. But the other one I still watch, which is Capri, I still watch her, but both of them, they did a cover of Driver's License, and I heard their cover of it. But like, for the original song, I never heard it. Airplane. But, like, and I mean, their cover is, like, the original song, but I never heard her singing it, and, like, the music video that she made. So, like, yeah. But, anyway. Anyways, that's the situation. And so, yeah, anyways, there won't be music, but I will say this, I'm gonna try to make it where you can do it to, like, afterwards you can do it to one of my songs, or on your own time you can do it to, like, another song of your choice, whatever song you want. Now, don't post it though, like, here's the thing, and, like, if you want to, you can film yourself doing the routine, and doing the routine not to, I would say you could do it to like my song, but like one of my songs, but I know you'll get copyrighted, so I'm not even gonna say that. Like, just do, like, if you want to, you can do the routine, no music, or copyright free music, like a non-copyrighted song, and tag me in it on Instagram, and Lolly _ for _ ever _ or just Lolly forever, or Teen Time with Lolly, or my _style, which Teen Time with Lolly is teen _time with _Lolly, or baby Sammy for life. I'm on one of those Instagram accounts, or you can also tag me on TikTok, which is Lolly Forever 5, and I will like it. I will like it as long as you're not like inappropriate in it. Like, as long as you're not like being inappropriate in it, or like I using like bad words or anything like that, I will like it. So yeah, but like on your own time, like if you choose to just like do this routine and you're not filming it or anything, you can do it to whatever music you like. I don't really care. But let's get started. Also, I realized I'm gonna work on a song very soon. Because the one on, okay, because this is something that I have to explain really quick. The one that I was working on, I really like it, but here's the thing. I'm allowed to, we're gonna say, because I'm explaining this to you, it's not gonna count, okay? And because the one that I was working on kind of referencing and gets kind of towards like the losing my crush situation last time I'm saying that. And that I do like it, but I won't be, I like it, and I'm actually gonna save it, and one day I might come back to it and post it, but I'm gonna work on a whole new song that is not referenced towards that, because, yeah, and just like a good song in general. Well, I actually have a notebook that I found, because what happened was I thought I was all out of songwriting notebooks, and I found one in our laundry room, and it had something, it only had one page done in it, so I just tore that page out, and now it's a brand new, like, Avengers notebook, and it's really cool. So I'm going to put you on the floor. We got an airplane. So I'm going to set you on the floor. We're going to start. Actually, we're going to start like this. You're going to put one on hand, like, we're going to make a fist on our face. And so we're going to sit on your left leg. You're sitting on your left leg. Make sure that foot is pointed underneath you, technique. And then your right leg's going to come out to the side, and your elbow's going to rest on it. With your right hand, it's going to be a fist up against your face. So like this. That can be our starting point. And with your left hand, you're just going to like place it like down. It can be droopy, or you can like cross it over your leg. A casual. And I want you to bring whatever you want into this routine. So if you want to bring sass to it and make it a sassy routine, go for it. If you want to bring like something else. Anything you want, it's the routine. And then you're gonna take your left hand and then you're going up, around your head, and then down, but you're almost gonna look like you're scratching your face. Don't actually scratch your face though. But you're just gonna kind of do that. So let's go over that. And then it's gonna come down to your side, and then your right hand, is gonna go up. Shield, like you're shielding your face, over and down. But when it comes down, by the way, when your hands come down, they're gonna make fist. Like very loose fist. Then your right leg's gonna go out to the side, point that foot. Then your right hand's gonna go behind you, like right behind that leg. Let me try to show you. Right there. There. And then you're gonna bring your left leg out, swing it around, roll over onto your knees, and up. Got that? Let me explain that again. So you got your beginning pose, then so let's do it. Then you got your beginning pose, and then up and around and back down, then up. No, you got your beginning pose, up and around and down, then up, shield, and down. Then right leg out, point your foot, swing your left leg around, point your feet, go over on your knee, and up, hike up. But you can go over that part as many times as you want. Then when you come up, so you just hike up, let me hike up, feet together. Then you're gonna roll up slowly. So your back should be facing, like my back facing you guys. And so you should be facing the back of your room or something. Then we are gonna kick. We're gonna twist to the side, hands on your hips, kick around. So your kick around. And then when you end, you can either end straight or end in plie. And then your kick to the side. Boom. And back down. Then single turn. Then it's turn. Open. Arch. Up. Then, now this part I'm giving you 2 options for. I'm going to do the advanced version, which is a tilt and back down, or you can just do this, which is part of a turn. It doesn't look as nice, but it is. And then your right arm's gonna go over, up, and down. And then left arm over, up and down, bend, then you're gonna bend, scoop up, walk, 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 jump. But with that jump, you do this, you can switch. Just to, with this part, you can either do a easy switch, where you like put one foot in front of the other, and then you switch it around, and then leap. You can do a basic leap, or you can do what I just did, and do a switch leap. Then you're gonna sit back, and you're gonna jump to the right, then you're gonna sit down like the little pulse, jump to the left, sit down, little, jump to the center peace signs, and then you're gonna shake, and then down, and that's the whole thing. So, hopefully, like, it's a very short, very quick routine, but I thought it would be like a little bit of fun just for me to be dancing. So a good distraction, and you guys would get to learn a routine. And one thing that I like is that with this routine, it incorporates all different styles. And kind of the point behind like some of the moves, because I did kind of create like a concept for the routine, is when you do the like scratch almost, which don't scratch your face. Like I'm giving you a side profile. See how my hand isn't directly on me and comes down, but from the front, it almost looks like I'm actually scratching my face, and it, like I unpeeled some. Like I unpeeled that layer, and that we're forgetting, we're trying our best to forget, we're moving on, we're trying to live our best life, or I'm trying to, and so this whole routine is kind of based around that. But I love that this incorporates so many different styles, like, of dance. So like, that one part where like you can end either straight, or straight wouldn't be really a certain, or you can end in plie, and that like incorporates ballet, because plie is a ballet move, and that like the whole jump part is hip hop, and then like the like whole like other like leap, or like switch leap is like jumps and turns, and that turn part in there is jumps and turns again. And then that one where you can either do like either a tilt, or you can do, let me show you again because I don't know what it says that. So you can either tilt, or you can just do this. That is actually, well, if you do a tilt, that's more towards acro and like flexibility. But if you do the other thing that I just showed you, it's actually part of a turn. It's like the basic, it's like the position of one type of turn. I forget what it's called because we haven't really done much of them. And with that part, if you do that, you can make the routine like a split second long. Or you can either just do that position, or you can like do the tilt, or you can do that position and do a turn in that position and make the routine like 1 second longer. Now with this routine, I want the ending, because like the routine like obviously very short, very quick, but the ending I want it to be improv. So once you do the routine, I want you to improv like at least 10 counts, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 counts of improv at least. You can do more if you want, or you can do less. Well, no, I want you to at least do 10 counts. So either you can do just 10 counts or more. Improv. And the facial is up to you to decide. If you want to make it sassy and hot, then okay. If you want to make it sweet and innocent, great. Like, no matter what you choose, like, just bring you. And that's what I want with the truth. Even because I want you to bring yourself. And so, fun story. So yesterday, I thought, like, well, I haven't really looked into me. Like, since the whole thing that I'm not even talking about. That last time I'm referencing towards it. But, I like, stood in the mirror and I'm meaning that all I know, or, like, basically for the past, like, 2 years, all I know and all I see is, the me that's, like, taken over, the me reminding me of, oh, you missed your crush, like, that's the last, like, that's all I know. So I went like, well, I should take a look at me. And, like, actually, even though I don't see me, I still see, like, the person taking over, or part of me is, like, starting to, like, almost see through that, and it's, like, starting to see my personality a little bit. And I'm like, because my personality has changed since then. And, like, I mean, I was 13 at the time, and now it's like I'm 15. And obviously I changed a little bit. But I haven't, like, since that now, I'm starting to realize that, like, now, I kind of, not much has changed, just in the sense that now, a few things changed. First up, the fact that I don't let people fight my battles anymore. That's something true. What I mean by that is when I'm in an argument, and before, I would go straight to my dad and, like, tell him all about it, and then he would fix it and stuff. But that's not me anymore. Now, I do always have that as an option, and that's okay to have. Like, obviously, if it gets to a certain point, it's fine to use that. Like, but it hasn't gotten to that point, so yeah. But I mainly, like, I try to fight my battle, and if it's something that I know 1,000% and more, that, okay, I cannot win this, I cannot fight this, then I'll go to my dad. But that's, like, last minute resortment, and that's that, like, my dad struggles with getting over. Because he's so used to, like, have to come in and, like, fight my battles, and, like, now he's, like, it kind of is, like, hard for him to, like, be like, I'm 15, and I don't need that, like, I can handle it and stuff. But another big thing is that since then, and before, I kind of was always like, if I liked someone, or, like, if I was related to someone or something, they pretty much always got a pass, if they supported me or not. And this was something that was true. And with that, if they supported me or not, I would always give them a pass. And now I'm like, nope, if you don't support me, guess what? You don't get to be a part of my life. Because I can just as easily go on Instagram and block you. Or if you're family, then I can easily just be like, I don't want to be around this person. And not have to be around this person. like, it's an easy thing. Luckily, I haven't had to do that, which is good. It's good. That's very, very good. And then, yeah, so like, but also another big thing that I would say change, and I stand up now. Like, like I stand up like to my mom, because every once in a while, she'll kind of like take a little like every once in a while she'll bring up like the crush thing, and she'll be like, you'll get over or him soon, or oh, you just haven't found the right person yet. And before, I kind of let her do it. And no matter how much it bothered me, I let her do it. And now I'm like, she does it, and I don't let her anymore. Like, whenever she does it, I'm like, I kind of explain, like, I'm like, you would be wrong in this case. Like, I don't use, like, the word wrong, but, like, I kind of just, like, give her a piece of, like, oh, maybe you don't know the situation. Because, in fairness, she's never met my crush. And something that I'm like, I'm looking forward to the day, but I'm also not. Because I know my mom, and she's going to turn into, like, a girly situation or something, and it can be a thing. But my mom loves me, and I love her a lot. So I'm not talking bad about her.